Hello everyone, in this video I will discuss about math of physics. Introduce. So physics in a whole subject that cover many different topics right from galaxy in the deep of space right down to subatomic particle. And if you don't already know physics, it's difficult sometimes to see how all these different subjects are related to each other. So this is my attempt to show that in a map. So this is the map of physics. Physics can be broadly broken down to three parts. One, classical physics. Two, relativity physics. Three, quantum physics. Classical physics. Law of motion, law of universal gravitation, and calculus. Classical physics and a good person to start with is Isaac Newton. His law of motion describes how everything made of matter moves about, and this law of universal gravitation tied together the motion planet in the sky. With the falling of objects on Earth into one elegant and general description. To he also invented calculus, a supremely powerful mathematical tool which has been used over the centuries to derive new physics. Calculus is really part of mathematics, but physics and mathematics in inseparable. Optics, cosmology, astrophysics, waves. Newton also made strides in the field of optics, which is the physics of light. It explains refraction seen in frames and lenses, which are used to focus light in telescopes, microscopes, and cameras. Telescopes enabled use to peer in the depth to aspects of and observe the wide array of objects. The Endeloped astrophysics and cosmology. Optics is closely related to the theory of waves, which is basically how energy can travel through disturbance of a medium, like ripples on the surface of a pond or sound in air. Classical physics, fluid mechanics, classical mechanics, fluid mechanics, and chaos theory. Classical mechanics is related to Newton's law and covers the properties and motion of solid objects, how they move when force hit them, what happens when they join it together. Fluid mechanics is the description of the flow of liquid and gas. Using fluid mechanics, you can work out how much lift is generated from an aeroplane wing or how aerodynamic a car is. Fluid mechanics is notorious difficult mostly because motion of things like molecules get really complicated really fast. Cause theory is the description of large, complex systems and how small difference in initial can lead to very different final outcome. Electromagnetism, thermodynamics. This lead used to electromagnetism, the description of magnet, electricity, or more general electric and magnetic field. It was a physicist called James Clerk Maxwell who, who discovered that these are two aspects of the same thing and different two wonderful, elegant rules of electromagnetism and theorized that light was an electromagnetic wave. Electromagnetism also explains all of electricity. Thermodynamics is the description of energy and how it passes from one form to another. It also includes entropy, which is measure of order and disorder, and basically tell you how useful different kinds of energy. Energy is fundamental property to physics. Relativity physics. General theory of relativity, special theory of relativity. E sama dengan mc kuadrat. Albert Einstein was the genius who developed two theories of special and general relativity. Special relativity predicts that the speed of light is constant. Also tests that energy and matter are different aspects of the something thought the famous formula E sama dengan mc kuadrat. General relativity says that space and time are part of the same fabric called space-time, and that a force of gravity comes from object bending space-time, making other objects are in toward time. Quantum physics, atomic theory, condensed matter physics, nuclear physics. Atomic theory probes the nature of the atom and more detailed description of the atom were developed from a thin sphere to electron orbit to energy level and then to the electron beam wave like James disruption. Condensed matter physics describes the quantum physics of many atoms together in solid and liquid, and is where many great technologies have come from, like computer, laser, and quantum information science. Nuclear physics describes how the nucleus of atom behave and explain radiation, nuclear fission, the splitting of the atom used in all nuclear power plant, and nuclear fusion, which take place in the sun and will full sun be harnessed here on Earth. Particle physics, the standard model, quantum field theory. Particle physics probes even deeper to find the fundamental subatomic particle that everything is made of and are described in the standard model of particle physics. Quantum field theory captures and all of quantum physics and combined with it the special theory of relativity and is the best description of the universe we have. Thank you.